And the Black Consciousness Movement United will be commemorating Human Rights Day in Sharpeville. At least 69 unarmed civilians were killed by apartheid police in Sharpeville when they were protesting against the past laws which restricted the movement of black people. eNCA Slindelo Masikane is there for us. And Sli, good morning to you, colleague, and happy Human Rights Day to you. You are standing in front of very significant pictures, almost haunting, depicting the history of our country. And I suppose that's the reason why you are there, to take us back, of course, to some of the work that the Black Consciousness Movement United are perhaps even doing to ensure we commemorate this day the right way.
Well, we find ourselves, of course, here in Sharpeville, in Vereniging, where we are commemorating, observing what transpired in this township more than 60 years ago, where we saw thousands of black South Africans standing up to the apartheid government, saying that they want the past laws to be abolished, and we know that people lost their lives in order for us to be able to have the freedom that we have today. We are expecting a number of activities to be taking place here, a number of civil society organizations, government officials, as well as political parties to be descending onto Sharpeville today, to honor those that lost their lives, but also to, recognize just how much was sacrificed in order for us to be here today. And as you've correctly stated, we're at the Sharpeville Memorial Exhibition Center, and this is where, of course, we're going to be seeing a number of those activities taking place. You've mentioned the significance of today, what happened on the 21st of March 1960, where the PAC organized this march to take place here in Sharpeville against the past laws. We had about 20,000 people that descended opposite an open felt opposite the police station here in Sharpeville to protest against the past laws. And police at the time, the apartheid police, then claimed that they were being stoned, that their vehicles were being stoned, and that is why they opened fire, killing those 69 black South Africans and wounding over 180. Now, these pictures that you see here are just a picture, really, of what transpired. I'm going to take you now towards some of the other pictures here in the memorial exhibition, and I must say it is quite, when you're looking at these pictures and you see exactly what happened, we weren't there, but you can see that there was a lot that went into that demonstration. To my right, we have pictures who was one of the PAC leaders who led that march, and who also willingly handed himself over to the police to be arrested after that march. And I think it's quite significant and important for us as South Africans to go back and remember just how much was lost, just how much people really fought for us to be able to have this freedom that we have today. One of the last pictures here on this wall, you can see Robert Sobukwe just before he handed himself over to the police. And so we are expecting, of course, to have those activities taking place from around 9 a.m. this morning. There'll be wreath-laying ceremonies, as well as a number of speeches from the organizations that are expected here. But we are expecting the Gauteng government, like I said, as well as political parties and civil society organizations.
All right, Sli. Well, of course, we'll leave the conversation to that. Of course, the picture there of Robert Sobukwe just about to be detained, as Sli mentioned, and reminding us of that history, that he had, of course, volunteered, offered himself up to be arrested. These were some of the peaceful marches that we saw, of course, on that day. And we're hearing, of course, from even the likes of Professor Tinyuko Maluleka that they were the most organized, peaceful march. No violence, of course, intended there. Just Slindelo Masikane giving us the pictures and reminding us of that day. But we'll cross over to Sli throughout the day, should there be, of course, other developments. They were expecting the PAC and the Black Consciousness Movement United to continue commemorating today out in Sharpeville.